Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Washington, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively too.
Now here's Van Vliet. Nails it from three.
If you let him, Van Vliet will just live at the arc. I mean, he shoots fearlessly from out there.
And here is Irving. Pass to Gafford. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Green, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Kyrie Irving. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift, and that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward. Watch out now, when this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We talked about Fred Van Vliet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Davis. Pass to Gafford. Poke loose. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Outside for Green. Going inside. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Irving against Green. Right side, Irving. Sees the lob. Deflected.
I mean, that was pure hustle by Van Vliet, giving his all to influence the shot and swat it away.
Thompson passes to Van Vliet. To the inside. And stolen by Irving. It's a one-on-one situation. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And Thompson gets it to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Thompson against Green. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Thompson. Thompson pulls it in.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Outside, Green. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
What a nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation on that rejection.
And Thompson gets it to go.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Van Vliet. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Now here's Irving. Yet to see a basket. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Rockets trail by 3. Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. High post Green, working on Thompson. Brooks from outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Irving, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
The Rockets again can't hit. Dallas leading by 5. Thompson outside. Inside. Shot clock at 3. And stolen by Green. Here's Van Vliet. And he lays it in on the break. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
Good eyes and anticipation allow Green to initiate the steal right there. Saw the opening and then just snatched it away.
Now here's Irving. Gafford the screen. Fade away. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Şengün, a screen on Thompson. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Here's Van Vliet. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Takes it inside. Here's Brooks. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 3-point game to the paint. And the dunk by Gafford.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness. Outstanding. Finding open teammates.
Houston has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Şengün passes to Brooks. Outside, Green. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Christie's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Adams checked in for Şengün. Now here's Irving. Fires the 3. Rebound by Van Vliet.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Irving. Oh, Adams with the block. They get it back. Irving finds Washington. Second chance shot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington attacking inside, just making the defense foul.
And he drops it first. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Exum comes in for Klay Thompson. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Eason comes in for Thompson. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Rockets trail by 6. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
And a speedy offensive play by Van Vliet, pulling up out of nowhere for a shot.
Irving, the pass to Christie. It's hauled in by Houston.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
And it's hammered home by Green.
A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Mavericks leading. Irving with it. Pass to Exum. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. Here's Exum. Smith with the rebound. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And when Van Vliet kicks it up a notch, get out of his way. Keep letting him do his thing.
Washington, a screen on Van Vliet. Left side, Irving. Pass to Marshall. The three is up. Rebounded by Green. The Rockets have gone 7 of 16 so far. And that one drops for him. And it's a three-point Rocket lead.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
Now here's Van Vliet. 13 points in the game from outside the arc. Washington grabs a miss. Dallas has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in.
Number 26, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Here's Marshall. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Exum outside. Back to Marshall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Christie. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside, Green. Here's Adams. Now Easton fires for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Exum outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Marshall, covered by Smith. It's tipped.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
And the basket by Van Vliet. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Houston.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for him, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And so it's Dallas with it, after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. 1:16 left to play in the first. Pass to Van Vliet. The three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. Washington, a screen on Green. Up top, Dinwiddie. No points so far. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. That's going to send Spencer Dinwiddie to the line. It goes on Fred Van Vliet. Dallas shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Dinwiddie shooting 1.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, there's not much to not like about Spencer Dinwiddie's game. He's a 6'5" combo guard. He can handle the rock. He can play with the ball, off the ball. Love his versatility.
Now here's Van Vliet. 15 points in the game. Green in the post. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. This will be his third free throw of the game. Free throw good. Green.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 6.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Green. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 10.
He has a great feel for scoring in the painted area. Nice play by Jalen Green.
There's a screen by Marshall. Here's Dinwiddie. It's deflected. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Houston up 2. And we'll get things started in the second. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Steven Adams out there with Smith, and it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Houston in the lead. Back comes Houston in transition. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Maybe, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred Van Vliet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Shot clock at 6. Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Davis, a screen. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Jumps up. Oh, it's a big-time jam. Slams it right over Irving.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Smith. Oh, they get a hand on it. 6 to shoot. Here's Adams. Back to Smith. Fires the 3. And it's blocked by Davis. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Gafford, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Şengün checked in for Adams. Irving with it. Van Vliet covering. Out on his own on the break. Here's Davis. Tipped.
Outstanding defensive awareness that time from Smith Jr. Excellent job wiping that shot away.
Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Gafford. Thompson's shot is off. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Irving. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now Irving. 10 points for him. Gafford with a screen on Thompson. Irving for 3. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Pass to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. 5 to shoot. Now here's Smith. Goes back up. Misses off the left iron. It's stolen by Green. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Thompson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials. Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the officials.
Step back and squared up. And now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Now here's Irving. He's got 13. Here's Christie. Pass to Gafford. Just 4 to shoot. Davis down low, working on Thompson. Davis misses. Here's Green.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Dylan Brooks checked in for Houston.
Dylan Brooks.
And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 6. Pass to Irving. Here's Christie. To halt the run. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
The Rockets lead by 4. Van Vliet on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Outside, Green. Got a piece of it. Pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Şengün. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Gafford picks one up.
Hey, for a big like Şengün, you need that pump fake in your arsenal.
Houston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Both free throws good from Şengün. And here is Irving. He's got 13. Gafford with a screen on Thompson. Irving for 3. Tipped away and out of bounds. Houston will have it. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Houston. Van Vliet up top. Here's Şengün over Gafford. No good off the glass.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Şengün, no good. Mavericks trail by 6. The 3 from Thompson. They get it back. Outside for Irving. 4-3. Brooks with the rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Thompson against Irving. And there's Thompson on the assist by Brooks.
Assist goes to
Thompson's gotten 4 this quarter.
So wide open there, he said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
Şengün against Thompson. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Şengün, a screen on Irving. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 5. 11 feet out. And he makes it. Şengün's got 6.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's Irving with a rebound. Irving's got his 6th rebound on the night. And stolen by Green. Big finish in transition from Green.
Terrific job by Green, utilizing that world-class speed to get out ahead of everybody else.
To the middle. Here's Davis. Nice move. And finished off by Davis.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For Dallas, Washington's checked in for Anthony Davis, and Exum subbed in for Thompson. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Eason comes in for Thompson. Şengün with it. He has 6. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now Irving. Over Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Irving against Van Vliet. Yep, that one's good. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Van Vliet outside. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got rebound number 11. Pass to Christie. Oh, there's the alley. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. And here comes the break for the finish. It's Eason with the jam.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
They grab their own miss. Christie passes to Exum. Gafford in the post, defended by Şengün. Outside for Irving. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Irving's got 17.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
Brooks outside. Smith against Irving. And Gafford comes to help. Şengün, the open look. And it's Irving with a rebound. Irving's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Driving to the basket. Soft touch off the glass. Now just a 4-point Houston lead.
Boy, how about that crafty drive by Irving, anticipating the contact and able to get around and through it.
Van Vliet with it. Gafford picks him up. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. And Gafford with the block. On the break. The floater, good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Pass to Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Irving. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the call over the back.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Dinwiddie comes in for Christie. And a change for the Rockets. Adams is checked in. Exum passes to Dinwiddie. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Exum fires in the triple. Exum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie is very dependable at serving his teammates on the court. Seems like a natural leader.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Irving. Got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Rockets ahead, up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The Mavericks trailing. We've got P.J. Washington, Davis out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Thompson, and it's Irving in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Davis. Whoa! Can't outmuscle Davis inside.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Green in the post, working on Thompson. Three-pointer, VanVleet. Mavericks with a rebound. And you know, Clark, Fred VanVleet gives you a number of things. Leadership might be the most important.
It is certainly one of his great attributes, B.A., when you look at Fred VanVleet. Not very big, not super athletic, but a winner. Tough-minded, and highly skilled. Doesn't make mistakes with the ball, gets other people's shots, and is proven to be a clutch and consistent quarterback at really high level. Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Thompson against Green. Pass to Thompson. And here's Şengün. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Irving. Here's Davis. Here's Washington. Hey! Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then threw the foul.
Washington taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Outside for Brooks. The 3-ball. And another miss by Houston.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Şengün. 2 points. That one goes. Şengün's got 8.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
Here's Irving. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
B.A. Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it, and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. And no good trying to use the glass.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Washington passes to Thompson. Clock at 6 to the inside. Davis. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
Good positioning that time from AD, working the pick and roll beautifully.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. The Rockets making a change here. Eason's checked in. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Thompson against Washington. Thompson, no good. And Dallas with possession. They're on an 11-2 run. Davis, the pass to Irving. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, what a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
Anthony Davis, the previous plays, shooting 1.
even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Şengün. And no good, but close on that one, so he'll shoot two now.
Smart move by Şengün, sticking with the shot through the foul inside.
And Dallas making a change here. Christie's checked in. Second free throw, no good. And here's Dallas. They're on a 13-3 run. Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
Rockets trail by 10. Green finds Eason. Thompson outside. Now here's Green. The Rockets with another miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
On the wing, Thompson. Brooks defending. The offensive rebound. Gafford passes to Irving. Outside Davis. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Christie. Outside for Irving. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Back to Brooks. Fires from deep. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Now here's Irving. He's got 21. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Smith, he's checked in for Eason. Just 5 to shoot. Irving looking around. And the 3 off target. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. It's a 10-point game. Ooh, Green wanted those 2.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Outside Irving. And that one drops. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Şengün, the screen. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. He's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Davis. And it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving.
Substitution on the court.
Washington against Smith. Here's Hardy.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Green. Green to the rack. Thompson pulls it in. The Mavericks lead by 7. Pass to Christie. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Keeping that head on the swivel, eyes alert. Washington doing a nice job finding his man there.
Here's Green. And it's Green punching it home.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Washington, a screen on Green. Washington outside. Pass to Thompson. Back to Washington. 4 on the clock. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Thompson. It's good. Thompson's got 6.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Christie. Up and in on the layup. He's got 6.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Rockets trail by 10. Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Van Vliet's checked in for Smith.
Substitution for the Rockets. Number 5.
Dallas leading by 10. Hardy, the pass to Christie. Washington outside. Out to Thompson. Thompson goes up. Brooks with the rebound. Rockets trail by 10. And here's Van Vliet. Outside for Green. Three-pointer. Christie with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Hardy. He's scoreless. Sinks the tray. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to Dallas. The 3 from Thompson. It's rebounded by Houston. Brooks has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside for Green. From the arc. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
3 points.
Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Dallas leading by 10. Here's Hardy. Out left to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Lively. Lively with a screen on Thompson. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And, man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Thompson, a screen on Thompson. Here's Hardy, guarded by Van Vliet. Washington with the ball. Give him 8. Thompson outside. From behind the arc. Rebound by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Another thing, we can give some love to the big men. Terrific post play tonight, leading to efficiency on offense.
Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. Eason comes in for Brooks. Here's Christie. Green covering. Here's Christie. 6 points for him. Here's Washington. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Washington's got 10 points in the game.
Just muscling his way through the contact. How about the strength from Washington?
Outside, Green. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Dinwiddie against Van Vliet. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
13 foul. Number 3, Anthony Davis.
8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here. Here's Marshall over Eason. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's Van Vliet. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Tari Eason is out there with Jabari Smith. And it's Adams in at the 5. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Irving's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Dinwiddie finds Irving. Exum with it. He's against Eason. Just 5 on the clock. Davis hits. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
With that great length and quickness off the floor, Davis rising above to knock it down from mid-range.
Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Irving, the pass to Exum. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Davis against Eason. Davis down low. Davis going to work in the paint.
When he's at his best, Davis is in attack mode, getting to that rim and playing with power down low.
Pass to Adams. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Van Vliet misses.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Outside Irving. Pass to Dinwiddie. Now here's Exum, defended by Eason. Exum gets the bucket. And it's an 11-point Dallas lead.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Eason. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And it's Green missing. The Mavericks lead by 11. Outside Irving. Knocks it loose. Pass to Davis. Outside for Irving. Knocks it down from distance. Irving's got 9 points now in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Pass to Marshall. Inside. Here's Davis. Back to Marshall. Irving with it. Exum outside. Another shot. Eason pulls it in. Rockets trail by 14. Adams with a screen on Irving. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Van Vliet against Irving. Davis with a screen on Van Vliet. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Marshall. Let's go with a three. Right wing. This one for three. Gets the three ball to go. Marshall's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So for Dallas, Gafford comes in for Marshall, and Washington is subbed in for Exum. And the Rockets with possession here, trailing by 17. Şengün, a screen on Washington. Basket's good.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
Now Irving. Outside for Davis. The three is up. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rockets trail by 15. On the wing, Brooks. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Şengün, a screen on Washington. To the paint. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. P.J. Washington picks one up.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
Both free throws good from Şengün. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Now here's Irving. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Clock at 4. Outside for Davis. Up and over Smith. Davis misses. Rockets trail by 13. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Outside Irving. Pass to Gafford. The ball's knocked loose. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. Here's Irving. Shot clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass. Irving's got 30 points.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Şengün. And he banks in the layup.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Dallas leading by 10. Gafford with a screen on Thompson. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Van Vliet up top. He's guarded by Gafford. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Dinwiddie. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 7 tonight. Van Vliet against Gafford. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Pass to Davis. Dinwiddie with it. Takes the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 13. Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Smith with a screen on Irving. Van Vliet with a deep 3. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Irving, the pass to Davis. The 3. And it's Irving missing. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Houston. Smith finds Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Out to the wing. Pass to Brooks. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Attention fans, now on the court is your
Thompson, he's checked in for Dinwiddie.
number 31, Klay Thompson.
Thompson against Irving. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. 5 on the clock. Here's Washington. Got a hand on it.
The strong defense from Brooks, using his instincts there to come away with the block.
Thompson passes to Smith. And it's off from three-point range. Gafford with the ball. Van Vliet covering. And here's Irving. Driving inside. And down it goes. 2 points. Irving's got 13 in the second half.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Thompson with a steal. Pass to Brooks. Back to Thompson. Smith with a screen on Gafford. Thompson finds Smith. Brooks from outside. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Irving. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Pass to Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Şengün, a screen on Irving. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's, they can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Thompson outside. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Houston on D. A 12-point game. And the shot's good by Irving.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
16 feet out. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Thompson.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by Thompson. Outside Irving. Outside Davis. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Thompson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Mavericks.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kyrie Irving.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Connects from downtown. Irving's got 37.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The three from Washington. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson outside. Smith finds Van Vliet. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Make sure you get home.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
It's one of the best places to play in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Klay.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.